Hey, all you recovering emo kids, Amanda and Rob here with the Emo Kids Anonymous podcast. And on today's episode, we are joined by Moxie and Fox from the band Melee Fairy out of LA. And this has been a blast of an interview. I hope you guys enjoy
Oh,
it.
this got turned.
Oh yeah, we've talked everything about just emo culture being customized. I mean, I think that's an actual verb. We
It
talked
is.
about their influences. We talked about the best joints to get burgers at in LA. We just had some really great chat with them. It was quite an interview. I mean, we went longer than we usually do, but we were vibing.
Yeah,
At least
we
I
were
felt we were
30,
vibing.
flirty, and thriving. Yeah, we had a nice time
Yeah.
here. Melee Ferry, we fuck with them. Nice Texans by way of Los Angeles, or vice versa, I guess you would say. Pretty dope time. Anyone watching this right now, do us a favor though, before we give you too much juice. Follow, like, subscribe, prescribe, engage,
Yep.
comment, share, all that stuff. YouTube, smash the like button, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, that kind of stuff. Do that, okay, if you can. Also, not just for Emo Kids Anonymous, but for Never a Phase Network. Now, you might have noticed, Rob, hey, that's a great blouse. I've noticed you wearing it basically every day. That's because I grew up on wrestling. Wrestling is carny business. I'm gonna shill my shit, okay? So while you guys are watching this, you're looking at this beautiful blouse here. Beautiful blouse. You can buy one of these for 20 bucks over at neveraphasenetwork.com, or you can get two for 20. And you can't
And
just
you get
get
do for 20?
blouses. No, Amanda, thank you for catching the fine print. One for 20, one for 20, two for 40. I'm not good at numbers or maths. My
You get
brain,
stickers. You get
I got a
stickers
Fisher
too.
Price. You can get stickers too. Yeah, you got to pay for the stickers, but they're all on there. You go buy it. Never Face Network, nice collective of content creators and the like Amanda, like myself, who make videos and things like that in our world. If you like this show, you like all that. But in the meantime, yeah, this is a fun interview, right? We like Melee Fairy. We like
Yeah,
this.
we do. Yeah. Moxie and I found each other on TikTok. She started following me because of my in depth lore about Fall Out Boy. And I followed her back because I liked their music. And thus,
It rips.
a social friendship was formed, a social media friendship, online
Love.
friendship.
We all, yeah. We Emo Kids Anonymous support parasocial relationships.
We sure do.
That being said, enjoy this conversation with Moxie and Fox of directly of the Melee Fairies.
Foxy Fox, thank you guys so much for coming. Really appreciate it. I'm so happy to reach out to you. Obviously, for those who are listening, me and Moxie, we've been following each other for a while on TikTok, and I loved like Undertow was like the first thing that I think I heard from you guys, and I was like,
Me too.
this, I'm totally fucking with this. I love this so
Hell
much.
yeah.
And then the
Thanks.
Restless is the new single that just
Yes.
came out with your
Mhm.
EP that just dropped
Yes.
this past Friday, the 15th,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and I can't get it out of my head. That chorus,
Hell
like
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm like hyping, like I'm seriously hyping you up because I literally have that chorus stuck in my head all the
Oh
time.
God, I'm so glad. I'm so glad
I
you
love
like
that.
it. Dude,
Yeah.
funny
Oh
story
yeah.
about Restless. It was like we wrote it originally as like a ballad. It was like this really like slow, soulful
Very beautiful piano
vibe.
ballad.
Really?
Like
Yeah,
yes,
it's cool.
yes. And then we were going to record and I was like, yeah, I
What if
need
we
this
turned
to
this
be
shit
like,
up? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah,
What if this fucked?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And we like rewrote it and completely in like
Yeah,
a
like a
day
day.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we
Yeah, it was
were
cool.
like, okay,
Gosh.
this is it now.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
I'm digging this. I'm digging it. Yeah. I would
hell yeah,
I
well, thank
would
you so
love to
much.
hear it as like what it would have sounded like if it was like a soulful ballad. But yes,
Cool.
I love
Dude,
this version that you
I
got
think
now.
about that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, what if I
Yeah,
There's
that,
always a
so
chance.
maybe
Yeah.
sometimes people get really like married to like how the song appeared in their head the first time. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's what this is. And
yeah,
it's like sometimes you need to
yeah.
like literally take a step out of the song and take your ego out of it.
Yep.
Like when I was at fake music school, I remember like trying to show these, oh, I wrote this and this, and the guy, like the professor, just like sing it in A. I'm like, why would I do that? And he's just like, sing it in A. And it's just like, oh, wow, that's perfect. And little things like that. It's like, this is my thing. I did this. I'm so special. And then someone's like, no, pick it up 30 BPMs. That shit's going to rock. You're like, this is a soulful
Yeah.
ballad. I'm trying to make people cry.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you want them
They're
to
like,
hook
no.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, when we were recording the EP, both of us at different times, like fully cried.
Oh, complete
Oh.
breakdowns. For sure.
Like full,
Yeah.
like each of
Recording
us, different
break.
days, different songs, but like, because you get used to like what you wrote it as and what you thought the part was
Mhm.
going to be. And I've heard some people talk about, I think Taylor York specifically from Paramore. He's like, sometimes you have to like mourn like the idea that you had that you loved, and like sometimes it is like that, but
Yeah.
it should really be about what the song needs. You know what I
Yes.
mean? It sounds like a silly thing to say, I
No,
guess,
it's
if
not.
you are not, cool. Y'all get it. Yeah.
No, yeah, and it's hard for some people who aren't creative to understand that sometimes you
Yeah.
really be married like something that you hold so close to your heart because it's your creation,
Yeah.
right? And all of a sudden now either someone else or your own mind is like, this isn't really right. We need to change it. And that
Mhm.
can like because it's so close to you and it's part of you like emotionally can
Yeah.
really take a toll on you and you have to
For
just
sure.
Oh,
grieve
yeah.
it, but then accept and move on because art is all about, progression and changing and yeah,
Mhm.
it's a beautiful
Mhm.
thing, but I love
Yeah.
it. So, for all of our listeners and viewers out there who are not familiar with Melee Fairy and not familiar with your insane, amazing style too, because if you're on your TikTok, you have some amazing outfits, by the way.
Oh,
Um,
dude.
yeah,
My music and fashion are like, that's it.
I love it. No, I love it. But give everyone a little bit of background about the band. I'm curious about the name, like where that came from. I know both of you are originally from Texas, correct? Yeah, but you're in LA now. So, yes. So tell us a little bit about the origins of the band and, what inspired both of you to get into music and then how you all met. I read your bio on your website, so that was
Wait,
very
when did you read? Wait, when did you read it? That's what I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
know.
What bio? Yeah, which one?
Which, yeah.
on your melee.fairy.com on your main website like recently within the last week.
Okay, cool. So you saw the funny one.
Yeah, the funny one. That's
Okay,
yes,
cool.
that's
So
why
we
I was
have
like,
so
I have
much to talk
questions.
about. We have
Yes,
so
I was
much.
like, I have questions.
We are ready.
Okay.
We are
Awesome.
ready.
Hit us
Okay.
because yes, you got distracted. Now it's like, okay, this is gonna be
Yes,
a fun
yeah.
this is
Fully.
gonna be a
Oh,
fun
yeah.
story now. Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, a lot of people, like even people that we know in LA, they don't know like the full lore. So like y'all get the
Ah,
dish.
There we
yes,
go.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
deep
right.
dive.
It's
Let's
a
go.
fucking bird.
So I guess I'll start with the name first off. Melee Fairy, I think I may have read it in a book. I want to say it was maybe like Look Homeward Angel. I found the book in a hotel or something right before COVID, I think, or maybe it was when we came to LA that one time. It was when we came to LA before we moved. And we stayed at like the Freehand or something downtown. And I just like found the book there and was like reading through it. And I either saw the phrase together, like Melee Fairy, or both words were on the page and I put them together. And I was making a list for the longest time of what like,
Queued like 30 garbage names.
I did
Just
not even,
like
I
There's,
didn't
there's
even
some
see.
dog shit
terrible
on there, bro.
fucking dude, just dog shit. I was like,
Look, my
no,
favorite, my personal favorite,
no.
the first one was Slacker. I was almost married to that name because
And then I'm just
It's
like,
tight.
yeah,
We're doing like all caps or some shit.
I don't know.
but
Straight
then
Probably
like
slack.
not.
you can just
Probably
hear the
not.
reviews, like, yeah, Slackers sounds like it. Slackers,
Slack.
That is
should
why
have
we
studied a
didn't
little
go.
harder. Like, it's just like, come on.
Yeah, and I had to listen. Eventually, he was like, "Oh, that one's cool," and I was like, "Damn, I wasn't even like, I wasn't writing for that name," but I was like, "Whatever."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like let's roll with it. And so that's where our name came from. Did meet in Texas, and I had always wanted to start a band, and he did too. We didn't know each other for like most of our lives.
I was
Each other.
in college going to print a paper,
Mhm.
went to Office Depot, had convinced my friend who
This
was
is
a
old
cello
school.
player.
Yeah,
I was like, hey, you play cello. This is pretty much a bass.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
pretty
right,
I
right.
much.
taught, he took the bass really well. And going to Office Depot, she's standing behind the print counter, but she's like, it's nothing to do with printing.
No, I was
Cannot
like,
help me.
but there was no
Yeah.
one over there.
She was just
And
talking to her
everybody was in the
friends.
copy and prints. I was like,
Damn.
naturally, a slacker need to be over there.
Yeah.
Of
So that's
course.
where I was.
That makes sense.
We start talking about my Childish Gambino shirt.
Yeah.
This is like fresh first album. He has had
Josh
like
Gambino, Camp.
he has
Camp.
Good
Good
yeah,
album.
Yeah.
for sure. Just
2014?
2014. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Oh.
Shirt is fresh off the presses. I'm like, no one should know about this. No one knows who this is. Exactly. That's why it's
No,
it's
my
part of the
friends- my
strangeness.
friends-
It's like,
They were
Yeah.
like they were really into him for like a little while.
yeah, but it's just like at that time it's like 1 in 20 maybe knew
Mhm.
within the age group, and then outside of the age group 0% of zero. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so and then she starts talking about how she likes these like his first
They were
his
the ones I
first
listened to most
like, Sick
recently.
Boy,
And they
Awesome,
were
Yep.
impressed.
like these like his
But he
vote.
roasted me. A full-on stranger roasted
Yeah.
me. I was like,
I just
And
questioning
shout
her
out the Office
choices.
Depot.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way
Here
you
with the
like
name
these.
three
have you ever heard that?
songs.
I was like, there's no way you like these songs. These are terrible songs. You're lying. You're faking cool. Like you.
I thought they were interesting.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then from
Yeah.
there, you know, she says she plays piano, she sings. I'm like, okay, perfect. But I'm starting a band.
I
You
did
know.
not
Yeah.
know I was the first person you would like ask, but I guess the roommate counts.
Yeah, yeah.
There you
And
go.
then he quickly just got into dabs, and then you
Yeah.
know we started dating, and then
Yeah.
you know we write music years later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. That's where it is in the bio, Rob, where they're like, we got distracted because we started you know,
You guys were, I was gonna say you
started
guys were ripping dabs. Did I hear that right?
No.
I'm just making sure. Like I'm
No.
like,
That was the roommate, Rob.
oh,
That was the
oh, okay.
roommate.
I was like, damn, y'all got the torch out and shit. Yeah, it's a tough look when the
I don't think
landlord
this is
comes
that
by.
podcast, right?
Yeah, no,
yeah.
No,
It's
I
tough
mean,
look
with
when you got the
Rob,
blowtorch.
sometimes. It's
I mean,
Hey.
honestly, with Rob, anything goes, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
fine.
just, it's really, yeah,
Yeah, I've watched some of them on YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, this is so good. This is
yeah.
quality.
The train doesn't
This is
have tracks.
quality. I am here for it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes. Sometimes it's just me reacting to Rob, which, you know, also works for the
Yeah,
girls.
I've seen that.
Clips,
I've
good
fully seen
clips.
that. Yeah, it was great.
It's a good time.
But
So, yeah.
yeah.
So you guys started
So
writing during the pandemic, correct?
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Was
started
that
writing
in
during the
Texas?
pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, still in Texas, in
I was in
Austin.
Austin. Yeah. We
And
actually wrote Restless first. That was the
yeah.
very first song written for any
Mhm.
Melee Fairy stuff.
Weird how that worked out.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because we released like 5 or 6 songs,
You
and it's
did.
like literally the last one. It just kind of happened that way. But I think it's good for the lore and maybe
I
for
think so,
marketing.
too.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
agree.
I put quotes because we do it ourselves. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, no, that's no, yeah. The people
Soft,
don't
like
have to
soft
know.
marketing.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, just cut that
Yeah.
out. You know, they don't need to know.
yeah. I have a
It's
full
fine.
PR
Okay.
team. It's myself, but yeah, just if
Yeah.
you say it, yeah,
yeah.
Just all of
He
your
is the best PR
personalities,
chief.
you know.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh
Sense.
my god.
Fake it till you make it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the only way to do it.
But yeah, we started writing during the pandemic. For me, it kind of a lot of things happened suddenly. I had like done like a tour with some friends, and I was just like doing merch for them. But I think also for a while I was like really in this weird place where I was like crazy supportive of my friends who were doing artistic things because I, you know, loved them. I loved art, but
Yeah.
also because I was procrastinating on my own and I didn't realize that. And then like I got off that tour and I was just like, holy shit. I mean, I knew I should be doing this. It's like when you procrastinate your homework, you know?
Yes.
It's like, oh fuck. And I was like, you know, it just kind of was like at that point. And then I mean, the pandemic was just so crazy. I hate to like bring it up, but like it was
Oh, that's
just
fine.
It
I
happened.
mean,
Yeah,
y'all
no,
were
yeah.
there.
It's pretty. Yeah. We don't have to
Yeah.
We all
downplay it. It was a pretty
experienced it.
kind
Yeah.
of
And
fucked up the
so it was
whole world
just
for a while. Yeah,
yeah, I
all had
know.
dead
And
people.
so ugh.
A lot.
But yeah, it was just everything about it. And if I've always like kept a journal or written poetry, like, you know, like it's always been writing. So it just kind of you try to keep a lid on something that needs to come out after a while, like it's just gonna happen. So I think for me it was just kind of the time.
Yeah.
This is we. I feel
Yeah.
like that's a kind of a common thing we've heard with a lot of bands that come on, where it's like it kind of that sweet spot starts. Like, I think Winona Fighter was the same story. Definitely, maybe. I know Daisy
Yeah.
Grenade, who we haven't had on, Johnny Minardi. I don't know what you're waiting on, but the story seems to be like
Chris
the
Casey
pandemic.
was saying the
Yeah,
same thing too.
Chris, where like the pandemic hits, you're like, well, fuck it. I mean, you saw like people got really into baking sourdough and shit like that. You know,
Yeah. Oh my God,
same kind
yeah.
of thing where it's like,
They
well, it's
were.
kind of yeah, let's take a second. We don't have to worry as much about like, you know, slaving away to survive. Like, let's do what we want to
Yeah.
do. And, you
Yeah, it's
know,
true.
a lot of that seemed to
Yeah.
come out in creative endeavors.
Yeah.
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 I think part of it also culminated in like, and it kind of speaks to what Melee Fairy is, because Melee Fairy is a contradiction of, you know, Melee being something like violent and hard and aggressive, and Fairy kind of something soft and you know that point where you think you're going on the right path and you're doing these things that maybe society, your parents in Texas, and people are telling you like,
Yeah.
this is what you do, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
And then you come to a point where like society falls apart, you're fucking unhappy, your choices haven't led you to where you want to be,
Anywhere. Fuck.
and then now you're like, well fuck, time to just like, I guess it's all burnt down, time to just start something new.
Yeah.
and just
All
do what you
cool.
really want, you know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
What,
Um,
and did you guys move to LA and where at? Like what neighborhood? You dox yourself here. Yeah, fully.
yeah,
Rob's gonna come visit.
Full
Rob's
doxing.
gonna
Yeah.
come
What's the
visit you
for
guys now.
sure.
address? Yeah.
Let's hang
What's your
out.
socials?
Yeah, we pretty much have stuck in like the Hollywood area. So we landed in East Hollywood first, in this
My
like
first place in East Hollywood was on like right off Santa Monica and Western. There's a Taco Bell like right off
yes,
Romaine there. I was
yeah,
right behind
bro.
that Taco
That's
Bell,
the
right,
talk.
right
That's
Okay, cool.
MS-13
funny.
area.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Yeah, we were like 4 blocks away, just past, or maybe like like right by the Rudy's. You know Rudy's dry cleaner?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Right,
Okay.
right by Rudy's. There's some good
I used to
stories.
I used to
Landmarks.
walk around that. I just walk around the entire like all of Hollywood, like all
Yeah.
the way to
Yeah,
Yeah.
like La Brea, go the other way to
hell
Vermont,
yeah,
like just nothing to do except for go for
nice.
a walk, hand out flyers and
Yeah,
shit like that. Like, yeah, that's a great
hell
area.
yeah,
There, it feels magical, right? Like, especially I imagine coming from Texas, where like I've only
oh,
been in
dude.
Texas. I was 9. I guess I've been in Texas
Hmm.
as an adult, but like, no offense to Texas or anyone watching this, I don't think I loved it. I don't think I'd ever want to live there. And
Yeah.
like, cause
It's
being somewhere
very
like,
different.
especially Hollywood, even like I live in the Valley, I'm in Woodland Hills. This feels like
Okay.
Hmm.
Texas to me. Like when you're in like that
Yes,
part of Hollywood,
very
like
much
LA,
so.
like there's like just an
Yeah,
excitement going on. It's
yeah,
like I can't spend a couple days at home because there's so much happening out there. I'm gonna fall behind or
yeah,
something like that. Like, do you
Yeah.
guys like
for
that
sure.
rush or do you find it kind of too fast paced?
Oh no, love it.
No,
There's always
yeah,
something to do. I for sure grew up in the suburbs, so it was like always quiet as fuck.
Yeah.
And things close early. So it's
Yeah,
tons
that
of
worst
9
part.
p.m.
nothing to
silence, you
do.
start just stuck with your own.
For real, dude, I was starting to
Yeah,
go insane at like 14. I was like, there's got to be more than this. Oh God, it was, yeah, it was. So no, I love it here. I love it here. My family's there, and I love them, and I miss them. But I'm like, I like it here.
They can visit
And
here. We have Anaheim,
Yeah.
just an
yeah.
hour south of us with
So I'm
Disneyland and
saying
all those things. Everything you need
Oxnard,
here.
I miss them to
Right?
Oxnard.
we got plenty.
Oxnard?
Yeah.
Yeah, just some nice suburb,
Oxnard pops
wholesome
off? Yeah.
vibes, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good times
It's got
for
some
your
good
Texas
things.
family.
I was just
That'd
saying, so
be
yeah,
good
it's good. It's good
vibes.
happy medium, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You can't
Okay.
put them to culture shock. You know what I mean? You
No,
can't
yeah, no,
Yeah.
you
like,
No,
freak
you
them
Because if
out
you're
and you
not
bring them to like
trying to
West
be in
Hollywood.
LA
Yeah.
and you end up here,
yeah,
people are just like,
because
oh God.
it's very divisive. You talk to people and they're like, I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Or people are just like they love it and like
But we all
you
both
know,
always wanted to move here. Like
yeah,
when I
Yeah.
was growing up, all of the bands that I loved, like everyone was either from like Ohio or they were from here. So I was like,
mhm,
I gotta go. I
Yeah.
gotta be
That's
there. So like it was gonna happen.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
because you said it's not going to be Ohio, and I don't blame you. As someone who lives in
Yeah.
Kentucky, which is
You
just
Yeah.
south of
know?
Ohio, I don't blame you for choosing LA over Ohio. Except
Yeah.
the cost of living is the only benefit, and that's about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
We
You
looked
lead
at
people
everywhere.
out. Yeah. Till we keep
Yes.
till we,
Yes, that is.
till we keep them in and out lines under 45 minutes.
Oh
Yeah.
God, dude, those
Dude.
lines are always so crazy. He's like, you want in and out? And I'm like, no, I could do so much with that time. Are you kidding me?
And the closest one to you guys, I guess, would be the one like by Hollywood High School right there, like
Mhm.
Sunset area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
went to Musicians Institute right next there, right on the boulevard, and
nice.
like
Yeah.
I had buddies be like, "We'll go there during lunch, this or that." I'm like, I can tell you're not from California. Like, we ain't just going, we
You're
ain't
gonna
going
be
to do
there.
that. We ain't walking the 15 minutes there and the 50 minutes back and waiting
Dude,
and getting
Yeah,
our food and eating in the 1 hour
yeah.
break we have, bro.
fuck
Like,
no.
just
No,
stick to the fucking Rubios up the street. Like, yeah,
yeah. This is what it is.
ain't
Pretty
happening.
much, yeah. I
Yeah.
I agree with that statement.
Oh, I love it. Rob, I already
Yeah.
have an idea for a TikTok video with you talking about LA and California because I feel like I can make an SNL skit out of you. So
You probably could.
that idea is so
I'm
hard.
excited to I'm excited. I love watching you guys' content. Because one, it's like different between the two of you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
And then there's like
Yes.
podcast, like I don't know, it's very quality. I'm a fan personally.
Yeah, big fan of Amanda. Yeah, I will. Yeah,
Okay, well,
that's
thank
the
you.
boss here. That's the boss of. I don't know if she's below me or above me in this clip, but wherever she is, like, yeah, Amanda's our
Right now,
goat
we're
here.
all equal. Each
Right?
other.
Yeah,
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 whatever the clip looks like.
yeah. Whatever. Yeah, wherever I'm looking.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. So, you had mentioned that, a lot of the bands you liked are from Ohio or LA. So let's talk a little bit about the musical influences of Melee Fairy.
Yeah.
Because I know
Oh
you were like
yes.
in the classical piano world. You did choir. Same with me. And then
Yeah.
Fox, you were DJing when you were like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
preteen. Like that's
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like this is
wild.
Nardwar. I'm like, when did
yeah.
I say I was in choir?
Right.
I'm like, oh my God.
Beautiful.
beautiful. When we
Try my
first
best.
started this show, because I grew up in Canada, I was like, I want us to be Nardwuar so bad. Now after like 1
Bro,
week
well, you
realizing, I'm
had
like,
just had
I
that
can't be
moment.
Nardwuar.
Okay, good
But
job.
Amanda has
Oh,
been
you're
Nardwuar
welcome.
lately. You've been on your Nardwuar shit, dude.
I
Hell
can't. What can
yeah.
I
Amanda,
say?
you did it. Like you need that.
Excellent.
Like you
Gold
need that.
star.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
do I have
First
all
Nardwuar
I
reference
I
on
don't
the
have the hat.
pod. Shout out.
I might
Wow.
actually have that hat
Hell
because of
yeah.
my Patrick Stump cosplay. I'm pretty sure
Right?
I
Yeah,
have a hat
you got a
that
Nardwuar
resembles
hat somewhere.
Nardwuar's
Yeah,
hat.
yeah.
Yeah, somewhere over there. Yes,
Greatest
100%.
Canadian. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I distracted from what you were saying though.
No, you're fine. No,
The
yeah,
whole
but
show.
yes, your influences in your music, because obviously you both have like your backgrounds, but you're making like post-hardcore pop punk. I mean, when I listen to your music, I even get a little bit of like Veruca Salt, like alt
Mhm.
90s
Sick.
girl
Yeah,
rock,
that's right
like
here.
my favorite
Yeah.
stuff that
Yeah.
I grew up with that I
Hell
would
yeah.
see like playing at the Bronze on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Like that's the vibe
My
I
best
get,
friend's
right?
gonna love that.
Like
Oh, yeah.
1995 and
She's like,
2005 had
Buffy.
sex in a Wiltern
Yes,
bathroom and
Buffy.
made a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
melee fairy right
Wait,
there.
wait,
Like
what?
1995, and did sex stuff with 2005, and you guys made
No,
a
Oh, yeah.
baby
literally.
in 2025. Yeah, that's
Literally.
melee fairy,
Literally. No,
Yeah.
that's for
Oh,
real
yeah.
what it is.
right?
God. So we've had like in the different bios, Amanda, like we have a different, we're trying to like find the best way to tell people, right? Like
Yeah.
this is a goalpost for what you can expect for what we make. Our influences are very different. I grew up on like post-hardcore, metalcore,
Yeah.
obviously like emo, there's the whole hierarchy, whatever, it's a whole thing. But I grew up really sheltered and in the South, so I listened to like a lot of like Christian bands during the
Yep.
2000s. Like I saw your rant about that on your last episode, and I fucking get it.
Did we rant about the Christian man in the last episode? We might have, yeah.
Not you, but yes.
Yeah.
You, Rob.
Was it me? Oh
But
shit! I'm sorry. The not
Is
of
it
this
when he threw
world.
water over his head? Because I
Yeah,
apparently
yeah. I was gonna
missed
say,
that.
yeah. I can't. I'm not gonna answer for that week, but
Oh no, it's totally
no.
fine.
But
I
it's
said it
true.
about
It's like
like
the
the first half
2000s.
of my
Like
life.
you were on that skillet, 1,000-foot crutch kind of shit.
I did like Thousand Foot Crutch. I actually have a poster around here signed. I listened to Skillet for a while, not like
Same.
I don't know, probably
Yeah.
like 2008 was the latest. I was like, I can't get behind that. But I was a huge fan of like Under Oath. They're one of the first bands I found. Anne Berlin, they kind of split the line. They were great. Hawk Nelson, they had like one album, like a couple songs. Yeah.
Nelson. Wow.
Yeah.
Canadian
Let's
brothers.
see. Oh, they Canadian? They
I
are
got in the
Canadian.
eighth grade. In the eighth grade, I snuck out to go to a Hawk Nelson show at the People's Church in Grand Prairie, and I
Hell yeah.
I got grounded. I
Hell
snuck
yeah.
back, and I broke our window to come back in. It was the
Oh,
worst trouble I ever got in. My mom almost shipped me to my dad's in San Diego. I had to go live with my grandparents for like 2 months because I
Oh my
snuck
God.
out
Over
yeah,
Hawk
to go to
Nelson?
over fucking Hawk
Bro.
Nelson and a couple of local
Bro.
Christian punk
dude.
bands. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
Dude.
Like
They
Rolando
they had some
Embarrassing.
hits
Shay.
though.
They
Yeah.
did have some
That's
hits.
still cool.
I
That's
don't
still
know if they
California?
did. I don't know if they did. I don't
Mhm.
remember any Hawk Nelsons.
to me.
Yeah,
She showed me
I
a
gotta
couple
go
songs. I
back.
was like, okay, these are fun. These are all right. These are all
I'll
right.
send you a playlist. It's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, I got Hawk Nelson PTSD. HM
Yeah,
PTSD, you understand.
you're like,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Let's
right?
see.
I'm ducking my stepbrother. He's there looking
Yeah.
for me. Yeah.
But like I grew up in church, so like gospel was like something I heard regularly. My dad was like into contemporary Christian. You know what I mean? So like I grew up hearing like a lot of things, and you heard like everything else.
Yeah, like parents liked all like kinds of music. I remember like one of the first CDs I like really loved was like this like Stevie Wonder compilation album.
Sick.
I
Love
can remember
Stevie.
being like 3 or 4 and like, dude, obviously it's the Stevie Wonder compilation album, so every song is a banger. But I didn't
Yeah,
know
oh
this as
my
a child,
God.
so I'm like, what an album.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
holy
You're like, this
fuck.
is what
album.
music is like.
Dude, yeah, exactly. So it really set the tone. But then like, I got into like I grew up in Galveston, which is like
Galveston.
an island.
You're
Yeah,
right
it's
by
like an island.
you're right by like the Gulf, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the Gulf,
Yeah.
on the Gulf. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're on
We
the
grew up
Gulf,
like
the Gulf of
there.
Mexico. Sorry for the dead
Okay.
naming.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the
Yeah,
precious name.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, I grew up there listening to like hip hop, rap,
Yeah.
and the first like band that wasn't like shown to me by my parents, like they showed me like, Led Zeppelin and the Beatles and like all like the classic like
Classics.
top 40s and stuff. My dad loved Depeche Mode.
Issue
Um,
mode.
but my
Yeah.
friend showed me Mike Him, and I was like, oh,
Ah,
okay, this is like, and
yep.
then Mike Him and like Sum 41 are like
Oh
some of my
yeah, I
first
listened to
like
some Polo.
bands that I like own,
Yeah.
Damn.
and then from there
Years
it's
is
just
like
like
2000, 2005, 2004, 2006, around there.
I guess I guess it would be anywhere from like 2000 like yeah like 5 6 to like 2008.
Oh.
Yeah, somewhere around there. So I'm like finding like these like songs of like new bands coming out, stuff like that,
Mm.
and then like pick up guitar in like 2008 ish, 2009, and just like go through like the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and just hit all the
Wow.
genres, learn all the shit, and kind of just get my favorites from all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when I like. And by the time like we meet and we're hanging out, she's listening to like Dance Gavin Dance, post hardcore. I'm
Yeah.
listening to jazz, and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
No, for real. And
I
like folk. And I
That's
was
amazing.
like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So I feel like we both have like a breadth of things we enjoy and can
Yeah.
appreciate. And then, like our favorites get mixed in, like guitars, grungy,
Yeah.
like obviously
What are
other.
what are the mutuals here? Who are the oomphs?
Yeah.
The mutuals.
Nirvana is a big
Yeah,
one.
Nirvana for sure. Dance Gavin Dance.
Yeah, we've been to like 8 Dance Gavin Dance
What's our
concerts.
preferred era of Dance Gavin Dance? Do we like it with
That's a
Johnny
good
the
question.
MacBook guy, the Tillian guy, or after that?
Strictly
Not
Chilean.
after. Honestly, Tillian is my top. For sure. Just I think it found me at the right time. And
I've listened to
it's
Mothership
just-
like 40 or 50 times.
Uh,
Just like such a good album.
Yeah.
I
So good.
love the way that Johnny Craig sings. But Kurt Travis
I
was
got a
something
lot of soul
special
for a
too.
white boy from Canada, right? You gotta give him
Yeah,
that.
so
Yeah,
true.
Despite
He
despite
like
the
old Emerosa, like bro, don't get me
yeah.
started. Like
Mhm.
don't get me like that Relativity album.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That
You
shit
sound
went
like my
platinum.
old roommate
Like that
Justin
shit
right
went
now. Yeah.
Look, Justin knows something because that
Justin
shit was fucking good. Like
No, I hate to say it because like yeah, Johnny Craig just to me just
yeah,
but like
he's done some things. He's lived a
I
life.
mean even then it's like I want
He
everyone to
has
be
lived
good.
a
I hope
life.
he's good now. I hope he's good. I don't know anything recently the last 5 years, but it's like
Yeah.
I remember seeing them at like Soma side stage in San Diego and just being like, okay, all these musicians and the sing, like all of them are so much more talented. Cause it's like, I come from there of like pop punk where it's like Blink. Like you didn't really have to be good
Yeah.
at your instruments. There's still like
We
a
talk
punk
about this
rock
all the
element
time.
where
Yeah.
like, we didn't really
Yeah.
like, like I got away in bands for so long. It's like, I don't really know how to sing. I don't know how to play. Like you can get away with that.
Yes,
And then it's like, these
yes.
guys are
You
playing. And
could
it's like,
for a long
you
time.
mentioned jazz where it's like musically, like music wise, like it's just like, this is shit that's like off the map almost. Like you're not playing
Yeah.
traditional just 4/4 major chord this or that. Something else
Yeah.
is going on. This dude's singing these
Mhm.
like almost R&B melodies over it. I remember like
Yeah.
seeing them that show and just being like, the fuck is this almost,
Yeah.
you know? Like
No, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, he likes jazz chords, actually.
Yeah, and that's when I like found like Dance Gavin Dance, and I'm like, okay, this is how you're using jazz chords.
Yeah.
And then I recently really got into At the Drive-In.
yeah,
I
it's a
like
good one to get
Yes.
into.
Yes.
this
Well,
like
fuck your
every
life up
day.
musically. Yeah.
Oh
Yo,
man,
it's
just
amazing.
so good.
Yeah.
We were recording, and the guy who owned the studio, he played bass in the album. He kept saying like, "Oh, y'all sound like At the Drive-In. You sound like At the Drive-In." And I hadn't heard of them at the time.
I'd heard
And I'm
of
like,
it.
"What are you?"
Damn.
I'm like, "Who is this? What is this?" And I listened, and I'm like, "Oh, this is the
Dude,
You're like,
this is
oh
the band."
shit.
I'm like,
Yeah, then you
fuck.
I
heard it
feel
and you're
like
like,
you're
okay.
the pinnacle.
Dude,
Like,
every day now. That's all I listen
yeah,
to.
he's always. I tell my friends, you need to know, like everything that we know, like came.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
like they were like foundational.
I
You
can, like-
need to know, and
I
they're
can
not
like pull a
listening.
song. I'm like, "Oh, you like
It's
this
not
band?
fun,
That's
not
this
listening.
song. You like this
I
band?
know.
That's this
Most
song."
of my friends are the same way. I get it. I
Yeah,
understand.
no, yeah, you're
So
speaking
good.
my
At least
language.
we're together
yeah.
in this.
So good.
Exactly. That's what we find
these
our people.
songs, these songs are my trains. Yeah. This is my
Yeah.
fixation.
Mhm. Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. I think we like to experiment, or we find ourselves experimenting. It's not that we don't like it, but I think we really just write from the heart. And I think
Yeah.
I feel like that sounds so silly, but I feel like what our tastes are, that's kind of just like what comes out. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Exactly.
The clipping the
100%.
"We Write from the Heart" clip right there. That was the that was the Ariana
God,
Grande moment right
he's
there.
like, he's
That's
just
the
gonna
one. That's
clip
the
that.
clip.
Oh, it was
That's the
funny.
clip.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
whole
Yeah.
clip.
that's the only.
That's
clip.
it. That's the only clip you're getting. Yeah. Just
That's so
Just
funny.
Oh my god.
what's
I
the
would
like
definitely
Maybe I'll
say,
be a meme and go viral. That'd be
right?
really
Yeah,
fun.
no, yeah.
It would be. So yeah,
We'll take it. Yeah, we'll all
let's
take
do
it.
it.
Bro, same.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god.
So speaking of the writing process, what does that look like for your band? Who's like, is there a main lyricist? Are you both writing lyrics? Who's composing? What does that look like?
Do you want to talk about that?
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
I was kind of like when she was saying like right from the heart, that's definitely how she writes. Is like as much as like we can name like, oh, she likes this artist or I like this artist and stuff. When Moxie is writing, 9 times out of 10, it's with a like starting on piano if it's composed musically. The
Heck,
piano is yeah, and it's in a
unreal.
yeah, and it's a musical accompaniment of the vocals.
Mm,
So
Okay.
she writes her like vocal melody, she writes her lyrics,
mm.
and then she
We're just
plays a
like
piano
almost like banging
accompaniment.
out chords on the piano, like just like
No,
this
not
is where
even
it's going.
chords.
Oh,
She does movements more like she's
yeah.
like
So it's pretty classical,
um
right?
I was
So
gonna
it's
say,
like
yeah, you're
Yeah.
not just
yeah,
plonking out a G
it's
major to
classical
an E
to
minor.
you.
Yeah,
yes.
you're going.
Yeah, she like
No,
almost
yeah. But
yeah,
like
Yeah,
the
she'll do chords to like punch like the end of a phrase typically, but it's typically like she's singing and playing an arpeggio,
yeah, yeah.
and then she'll end on a chord and then
Interesting.
singing and playing an arpeggio.
But they're often kind of minor and often like metal leaning, but it sounds very different once we put it on a
yeah.
different
When you think of that like Yngwie Malmsteen classical with metal kind of
yeah,
Phrygian,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
and
I
so
know.
like
Yeah.
this is
Wow.
yeah,
Actually like
and
it.
so like
I love
yeah, so this is like where she comes from. If you were to like just solo the piano, you would hear the lyrics because it's just so directly to it. And so if she's writing the song, she comes to me with that. And there are times where like Stoner Boy, she came with just lyrics and we were able to write the guitar and all that kind of stuff together. Or with Restless, the first version I wrote kind of like a guitar that just adds candy to what she's already doing. And the new version was a complete overhaul. It doesn't really follow a chord structure that she was laying out. It doesn't, and we kind of worked backwards. Kind of, she likes to sing into spaces. She doesn't like to sing like I'm a punk guy. I'm stupid. I like to sing what my hand is doing. Like if my
Yeah.
hand is doing it, my mouth is moving.
yeah.
Very simple. I do one trick.
See, but that's where like
That's
the
it.
R&B and like gospel shit comes
Yeah,
from. Like
and
That's
right,
just
right.
being
Yeah.
kind of
this.
like on the 2 and the 4. You know what I mean? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of things at play, I guess.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and so it's just like trying to like sometimes like take my punk things,
Mm-hmm.
and when she brings me something, I'm like, okay, lining up the beats here, here, and here, and then not lining up the beats here because she needs to fill in those spaces, and then when
Yep.
it's something that I'm writing, I guess I kind of just like make a little demo of drums and guitar, maybe some bass.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'll throw a little piano that's like I had an idea for vocals. This could be a melody or something.
Yeah.
And then she typically disregards that and then does whatever she wants.
True.
But that's just because
Hey, there's
I
usually
mean,
like
wait, it was
2
a
to
good try.
there's usually
yeah,
2
yeah.
to
Yeah,
4
close enough.
seconds of something somewhere. I'm like, oh, I'll take that.
Yeah.
But like
But
everything
she
else, I'm
she rewrites
like,
her
thank you.
own songs like
Oh
4
no,
or
I
5
do.
times.
I do.
Yeah.
So it's not like offensive because I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna do that to yourself.
Yeah.
Your rewrite of
Anyways.
my rewrite is gonna be rewritten.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all
Go
good.
fuck
It's all
yourself.
good.
It's fine. No big deal. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing's
Yeah.
precious,
And it's not like done until it's like recorded. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's not
Oh, yeah.
done until it's like done. Like the undertow chorus, I think I rewrote that shit like 12 times.
Yeah. And as an
Like
example,
12
Also a
times.
great
Oh, no.
chorus. So
Thank
Yeah,
you,
Yeah.
you
but
did okay. You did
I
okay.
worked my ass
I
off.
wish I did.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Rob. Thank you.
And that's a song that she wrote on piano
Oh yeah,
completely,
I
and we
did.
just followed that
Yeah,
exactly.
Wow.
that
And so,
was
like, as a guitarist, I'm doing these dumb, like, My Chemical Romance movements where my hand is in, like, just a really uncomfortable position
because it's
Yeah,
from a different
because it's from a
instrument.
piano. And
Yeah.
I'm like, the
Mm-hmm.
guitarist would not
So
do
we spent
this.
a lot of time trying to bridge
Yeah.
that gap.
I think you try to
Yes,
merge
that's a
that
huge
thing.
gap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. I feel like with like a
Yeah.
lot of like, not even just pop, but like pop in the sense of like mainstream music. It's like you can tell music that is like composed on a piano versus composed on a guitar because a guitar you're
Yeah, you
to a
really
degree kind of
can.
a
You
lot more
really can.
limited, you know what I mean? Or just like there's different
Yeah.
rhythmic
Oh
feeling
yeah.
to it, you know what I mean? Like you're not,
Yeah.
with like piano, there's a little more like passing and free flow stuff to it as well. So with it, like you switch it up, you're doing like,
Yep.
Exactly.
brother, I'm going 4 on the floor here. Like I'm palm muting now. Like where do we
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
from here? You know, like
Uh,
this mix
See,
up.
Yeah.
I
I love
imagine
that
there's
shit.
a
I
bit
wish
of
I could
like
play
a
Yeah.
guitar.
mashing those together has got to be this like honestly pretty sick feeling as a
Yeah.
musician.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
cool.
it's
It's it's definitely like fun to like make it happen when
Yeah.
like the feeling of like accomplishment when we like, because we went in with Restless and we were like, this is what we have, but we want to do something completely different. And then the guy that was, you know, recording was and producing was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Everybody,
It
he was
sounds
like,
good.
Yeah.
yeah, the piano's not helping. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
And so that's why we had a day to rewrite it. We can go
Yeah,
back to the studio.
go
We're like,
back.
here's this song.
New song, let's go.
And like the feeling to taking like,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
yeah, because like, he couldn't help us with it. He didn't know how to take it anywhere.
Yeah.
And then
And
we were
I
able to,
understand that.
yeah.
It's difficult to be like, hey, I want this to have this kind of a feel, and it's something totally different. It's like,
Yeah.
that's an artistic choice at that point. It was essentially rewriting the song. So how can you
And
know?
it doesn't always work like that. We
Yeah.
have songs that we've written
Yeah.
slowly, and then someone else tried to like turn them up, 30 BPM, and then it's just
Doesn't
like,
No,
oh, that sounds like
Different song.
dog shit.
Doesn't
doesn't
work.
always
You know,
work.
it's
Doesn't
just like,
always
oh yeah,
work. Yeah.
these jazz chords are just stepping on each other.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, the writing process I think is,
It's fun though.
yeah, it's like just
I
really
love
fun.
writing. Yeah. We write together, we write separately. You know,
We have a
just
couple songs
try to
we've
do
written
it.
together. There's sometimes like No Flame. I helped come up with like
Oh
the
yeah.
chorus for that, or I always do like we do punch up on each other's pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like generally 99% of the lyrics are Moxie's,
Yeah.
and songs, you know,
It's me
50-50.
crying about my fucking feelings and shit. It's
I'm
just,
like
Yeah,
too
I was
much
gonna
crying,
Welcome
say,
too
to
I
the
much
was
Emo
crying.
Kids Anonymous
like, I know it's
podcast. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I know
Why
it's
do you
like
think I'm
writing from the
here?
heart. So like, what are the things that move you that you're writing about that, you know, that you're influenced by? What are
Yeah.
your themes that you're writing about? What do
Oh
you
my God.
hope to write more about in the future? Because I'm curious.
So one is time. I feel like I've always had this need to move quickly and to get somewhere quickly. And I think as a youth, I thought like, oh, you know, it'll just be better. Then I can have these freedoms or this, I can have that. But it's always just kind of the same. And now I just feel like I'm running out of time because I feel like I did wait so long to start writing music.
Mhm.
So I'm just like, oh, well, so I write about time a lot. In Full Tilt, I was talking about a friend divorce that I had.
Those are rough.
I had a friend
I've been through
divorce.
some.
Yeah, and
We've all been
then
through some.
it
Oh,
was
you mean
real.
like a friend,
I
like
had
you
to
and
take
your
something out.
friend breaking up, as opposed? I thought you meant like a.
Yes, yes.
I think you meant like your friend
Yeah,
was
my
getting
friends got
My
divorced.
friend got
I was
divorced,
so moved.
and it was
That's what
hard
I thought
on
you meant. I
me.
was like,
They
yeah.
got divorced.
But then the man said I've been through some. I was like, I mean, like, I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. We've been through it. Okay, I get it. I get it. Why not? I guess.
Broken. We'd like been on the road together. We'd known each other for like years and like whatever. It just felt like it dissolved. And then like kind of weird thing, like bad, like sad things started happening in their lives. You know what I mean? And then I just remember being like, God, I wish I could offer you support or anything, but I felt it was really conflicting because I was like, well, I'm over here and that was your decision, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I've written about like friendship kind of stuff. Mostly I think I just write about like I write about making music and pursuing music also,
Yeah.
which is kind of
I love
funny.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and just I don't know, shit weighs heavy in my soul.
I get it.
I
mean,
feel everything really deeply. I should probably
Yeah.
be medicated. Use that.
I was gonna
as
say a lot of
that saves money.
a lot of existentialism at play. When you wake up in the morning, what do you find is the first
Yeah.
thing that kind of buries you in terms of emotional thought? Like, what is the first thought that kind of incapacitates you?
The first
Yeah,
Dread.
what's the main sense
No,
of
the
dread?
first
Yeah,
thought is
what causes the dread?
Yeah.
yeah,
Social media for
time.
in the
Just
morning.
time.
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Because
Time.
I'm like, how am I gonna get myself all the way out there? And I'm
Yeah.
right now, right here. You know what I mean? How can
Yeah.
I reach as many people? How can I connect with more people? Like, how can I grow and become better? To you know, also it's about time to be great because you got to put in your 10,000 hours. But like,
Yes. Shout out Malcolm
Yeah.
Gladwell. Wow,
sometimes
yeah.
yeah, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's just yeah, man. It's
No.
like life choices. What do you want to do? What are you gonna sacrifice? It's just like you know what I mean?
I battle with that every day. In this
I
fact,
was gonna
this
say,
morning I
yeah.
woke up and I already smacked myself on the hand for not getting up early enough to do everything I need to do for the
Yes,
podcast.
I keep
for
a
the
list.
Man, and
TikTok,
you're up at like 8
Yeah.
a.m.
my
Same.
actual job. No, I was up
Yeah.
at 6:30.
6:30. You're up at
Yeah,
Still
6.
not early
yeah,
enough.
things
That
are so-
sucks. Oh.
Yes.
But sometimes I can feel like there's still
I was
not
still up
enough.
eating
Like, I'm
chips.
like,
There's
what
not
should,
enough
should I
time.
sleep even less? Like
Yes.
what do
Yeah.
I And then
yeah,
I won't be cute, and
Yeah.
that's gonna make me feel sad. Like,
very
I
exactly.
Mm,
gotta
Yeah.
go to the gym. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah.
like
Yep. I had to make the time for the
maybe
gym,
I'm
even
just
though I'm
bitching
like,
about being alive. I did not
Yeah.
ask to be born, and yet here I am.
No, it's honestly
yeah,
bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm with you
we'll
on
bake
this.
that
Yeah,
into the song.
I too am not a
Guys be
proponent.
here, but shit, man.
Yeah, yeah, not
exactly. But yeah,
non-consensual life. Yeah, bullshit.
Oh man.
exactly. But no, time I think is such a relevant and topic that everyone is going through right now because everyone I feel
Yeah,
like thinks there's not enough time or I didn't do what I need to do with the time that I had. I thought there would
yeah,
be more time and
Hmm.
that's not the case because life
mhm,
didn't hand you what you expected that it was going to
yeah,
hand you for many
yeah,
many reasons and yeah, it's very topical and a lot of people can relate to that 100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or your own choices, you know? Like,
Yeah. Mhm. At
yeah.
the end of the day. Exactly
So
right.
those are things that cause me dread. I really appreciate you asking.
You
I
appreciate
have
bringing them
recently
up in
dropped
the
out of
afternoon. Yeah, in
therapy,
the
so
evening. Yeah,
this was really nice. Thank you so much,
yeah,
Rob.
yes,
Yeah, thanks, Rob. For
Thank you,
this is
yeah,
Alyssa.
yeah, no problem. We're just here to act as the therapist since you dropped
yeah.
out
My
of
bad.
therapy.
Fuck.
Oh my
We're there
gosh.
to help you out. Oh
Oh my
my
gosh.
gosh.
So good.
So let's talk a little bit about. So there's one thing that I had read about that Fox. You had said you guys did a collaboration with Dan from OK Go. Is that correct?
But yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was
What?
fun.
Okay, so for those who are not
Yeah.
familiar,
That
it's the
is
band who
true.
does the "Here We Go
They know. Yeah,
Again" like
they know.
on the
They speak
treadmill.
on the
The
Yeah.
treadmill
music
and
We're
shit. Yeah,
video.
stoked.
The music
Virality.
video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
virality.
invented
So,
So
what
virality.
did you
Yeah.
guys do with them? I'm so curious about this.
um
They did.
They did, yeah.
you know, so unfortunately we are not nepo babies. We know no one.
We got
We
Yeah.
it.
have no resources
Shitty deal.
or, anything. We're, we packed our Prius, we
Wish.
drove here.
Yeah.
We had like 8 roommates,
Yeah.
we were just like freewheeling it.
Mm-hmm.
And she found this website that you can like hire musicians that are professional and all this kind of stuff. And we tangentially knew um
Through a friend of a
a
friend.
friend of a friend, the drummer of the Black Pumas,
Yeah.
because they're Austin
Of course.
band. We knew an Austin guy.
Mhm.
So we write this like, yeah. So we write this little, email and we're like, hey, our friend, and we just would love if you would be a part of our project. And we weren't aware. Yeah, exactly. And we weren't aware that like they posted this to like a
Yeah, they
forum.
just like blasted on a
Like
forum.
it's not like direct message to
Sick.
this like, you
Sick.
know.
So
And
good.
yeah, so Dan saw it, he read it, and
Like,
he like listened to the song, he liked the song, and he was like,
Wow.
hey, set up a FaceTime.
yeah.
And I was like,
Sick.
he's like, he wants to do drums, and I was like, awesome. I was like, sick, dude. He was like leaving town like
Yeah.
that day, and he was like, I can get them in real quick or something. And I was just
Amazing.
like, okay. And I was like, actually, we're looking for a producer if you want to produce, or anyone who produces.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, I'm moving, and these are a couple guys, and so
Mhm.
that's how we
Nice.
found
Okay.
our producer.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
which song
And
was it
so
that he worked on with you guys?
the whole EP, the
Oh,
Dan's
the whole
He
drums are
EP.
on the whole
Oh, so
EP.
he did
yeah,
the
Sick.
he did
whole
the
Yeah,
EP. That's
drums for the
yeah,
EP.
great.
Yeah.
yeah. We actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
Love that.
The other guy that did drums on No Flame was actually a guy from Canada. We met him on Vamper.
He's
He came through, did these drums,
love
But yeah, everything else is all Dan from OK Go.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
stoked.
that.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was cool.
Did he give you
Yeah,
guys any
and
advice as you guys were working with him, like on the industry as in a general? No.
No, he was
yeah,
just a great hang. It was cool.
yeah,
When we
good,
talked
good
again.
hang. Connected us
Yeah.
with our producer, so that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, it's
ran
all
into
about
him
those
randomly.
connections.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. It's part of the reason why people move out to LA over just staying in, their hometown.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's very true.
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can just meet them online.
Apparently, sometimes you
But
just throw it
yeah,
in a forum and there we
sometimes
go.
Yeah,
yeah.
That
exactly.
Sometimes you
was
slide
so
into DMs, it doesn't go so bad. Sometimes you slide into the forums, yeah, same thing.
Yeah, yeah,
oh,
exactly.
everything is just like a initiation from. Like that's just so humbling. Like
They call them
Yeah, it's like a page. It was like
humiliation
too long.
rituals online. Yes, is what they call them. Yes, where you like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
like
for
I'm putting
sure.
myself out
Yeah,
there. Oh my god, yeah. And then you realize like same thing. Like as you're describing, it,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, this is what
You're
we
really
do
out
every
there.
day.
you're really out there.
I email people all the time. Like, hey, really big fans of your thing. Here's our common interest, our common link, whatever. Would love to have you come hang out with us or this or that. It's like same thing. But there's a level of like Jesus Christ, I'm doing this again. You know what I mean? Like where you don't, it's like your imposter syndrome kicks in. You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh my god, like I'm
Yeah.
nothing. These people aren't going to care. Then you get through. It's like you're like, oh, this is such a big star. Then you realize
Dude.
people are people,
Yeah.
unless they're goddamn Taylor Swift. Like everyone is reachable.
Yeah.
Hey, I've heard
Yeah.
she's a person too. I'm just kidding.
She is.
Yeah, yeah,
She cried on that podcast, so I guess
yeah.
she's
Yeah.
Oh
Taylor,
my
it's her
god,
invite.
that's hilarious. So what?
It's her invite. It's her invite. I'm officially inviting
Okay.
Taylor Swift onto the
it's her
podcast. Yeah,
invite. Get her on our
Oh, good.
podcast.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Taylor.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Her
I'm sure she's a
second
listener,
interview.
so I'm
Yeah,
sure she'll come on the
yes, yeah.
pod.
Long time listener, Taylor Allison Swift. Yeah, shout out. Yeah.
Hell yeah, true Stan. Got the middle name.
Tristan.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I
So,
love it.
have you guys noticed any
Oh,
difference
my
in terms
goodness.
of like dealing with the music community and just the industry in general, going from like Austin kind of starting out there compared to LA? Or do you think things have kind of just been like in 2025 where everything's on the internet where it doesn't matter as much where you are, everything is kind of the same?
I would say that when we were in Austin, we had more of an outside view. We were like just started writing, going to like some local shows and stuff like that. And so for me, and I was doing like stand up comedy, not really touching on like music in my performance. I think from like our perspective, the main difference is it seems like in Austin, they have a lot of DIY venues. You can book this room, it's BYOB, free show, and you can play there. Whereas in LA, it's like you're working at a venue that's a bar. That bar is selling liquor. How many people can you bring?
How many people can you bring? How many
Or,
pre-sales can
you
you
know,
sell?
like
Yeah. Some bullshit like that.
yeah. Or like, hey, we'd love to have you. Awesome, great. Oh, a couple weeks before. All right, here's your pre-sale link. And get
I hate
selling.
that one. Surprise. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I'm just like,
You're like, thanks
But
for
hey, it teaches
throwing
you.
that
It
on
teaches
us.
you something. You
gotta,
can't
yeah.
succeed if you're not learning. That's for sure. That's for sure. You have to be seeking out like the lessons essentially.
Yeah.
Like
I think you said that in
it's
one of your
crazy.
interviews you did where you talked about someone, the bartender, the guy at the door said it was the bartender's birthday and to
Oh
say
my
happy.
god, I
And
knew
you
you were
did.
going with that.
And
That
you
was
were
our
like,
first show.
Oh
That was
yeah.
our
oh my
very
God.
first show.
Yeah, that was
First
good.
off, it's in Pasadena.
We're at. What's the
Oh, yeah, we
venue?
On
What's the
got
like
venue?
a Thursday night, Old
Uh,
Town Pub, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
we went there. Thankfully, our homies were like, yeah, we'll go. Thank God.
Yeah.
We've actually had someone recently that we connected with on like Instagram, and they were like, wow, was that your show this long ago at this place? And it was great. And I was like, wow, thank you. I would not redo that. Like, that show was not my best. That was our very first.
Yeah.
I literally had my keyboard at that show. Like, I played Restless on the
Mhm.
piano
Old
at that show.
Restless.
'cause it was
Banging away on the
so
Casio
hard.
at the
Like,
show. Okay.
first show.
Whole different arrangement.
Yeah, you're
A
playing the fucking
Yamaha,
singer-songwriter way. Yeah, you're doing it on the Yamaha.
non-weighted keys.
Non-weighted
Yeah.
keys. No, for real.
Yeah.
In the middle, okay, we're gonna have like an acoustic moment.
Plugged into a PA with an aux cord.
It's the most LA singer-songwriter shit I've ever heard. Let's
At least
go.
we weren't
Yeah.
like Dead Last.
Hell yeah, you know it.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah.
The full band behind it.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. Just
Yeah.
waiting to come in, yeah.
It was-
Yeah. Just waiting, just sitting there watching her play that Yamaha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Little dinosaur hands.
just like waiting, just like for their turn, like a minute in.
Yeah, because the way we had arranged it, I had it so it was like instead of like the 3 minutes something it is now, it's like over 4.5 because it was a lot slower. And the piano is like just her and piano for like 2.5 minutes. And then it builds with like the drums for like a half a minute, and then it's bass, and then I come in at the very last in at like
And
the
it was
last minute.
cool.
But
it's just
everyone's just standing on stage, just chilling. Just so different.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
Bright lights, no ambiance. Yeah.
It was quite the introduction to the scene.
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
just
like,
Yeah.
literally chilling almost, just kind of waiting
That
there,
was
twiddling
fun.
your thumbs.
Yeah.
yeah. And like nobody knows your songs. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
First show,
yeah.
not even thinking about trying to look cool. Just watching. Just an observer.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
being naked.
Yeah, once you get that one over, then the rest should be
Yeah.
a breeze,
Yeah.
or well, at least a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're always fun. So I always feel like
Good.
I'm like exercising demons when I perform. So
Yeah, so tell us
that's
what
great
is
for me.
what does a Melee Fairy live show look like for those who've never been? What can they expect?
For those who've never been, let's see. You get some double kick every now and then on the drums. from our drummer, who is also from Texas, but we met him here, so that was fun.
Yeah, very cool.
He's an emo kid. We love him, sweet David. And
Controversially, emo kid, favorite band, Fall Out Boy.
Wow.
So
Don't worry.
Very
I
controversial.
know.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Hey, me too.
Yeah.
Big controversy around that. Being called emo, yeah, for Fall Out Boy.
let's see. I don't know. I kind of black out, to be very honest with you. When I get going, I just kind of
Yep.
black out, and I'm just like truly alive for like 30 minutes. So you just have to come. You know what I mean? To
Yeah.
you guys and to the people listening, you just have to come to the show.
Moxie storming around the stage in big
And
boots.
stompy boots, yeah.
You know,
cropped
sometimes she
boots.
jumps off the
skirt, yeah,
stage.
like
It's
Do
like-
you
Okay.
crowd
sometimes you
surf
gotta,
at all?
sometimes you gotta hold the
you get on
audience
crowd surf in the
accountable.
crowd?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
know.
Last
yeah.
show we did, we were like probably like first song in, we're like, all right, this crowd is stiff. And then like second song, she's like just runs off the stage. She's like going up to everyone. She's doing laps.
I'm like,
around the
you're not in
audience.
this? Okay, I'm
And
coming.
then like end of the
I
show.
thought I was just gonna stand
got 'em on
here
board.
and like awkward the fuck out of me, bitch. That's not
There we
you got
go.
me fucked up. That's not what this is.
Yes.
That's not
You
what this
will
is.
be entertained.
This
Like,
is
Yeah.
rock and
what's
fucking
happening.
roll, baby.
You're
And
having a
if
good
you can't
time.
hang, there's the door.
Hey.
Not intentionally. I'm sleeping with Siren's quote, but it stands, okay? If you're
But
not
it
here,
stands.
for
It's
fuck out.
valid.
You're in or you're
Kellen Quinn
That's
knew what
it.
he was talking about. It's good.
Yeah.
He really did.
Shout
He did.
out Kelly Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Kevin Quinn. But yeah, it's a great time. We like to
Yeah.
dance, crash a little bit.
Yeah.
Catharsis. Cathartic is like the word I like to use.
Yeah. Seems like that's an overall theme for Melee Fairy overall.
Definitely.
Live shows, the
1000%.
music. Yeah.
1000%. Yeah.
Very
It's
cathartic.
my lifeline for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not to be super dramatic, but yeah.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
No,
And
it
right
makes
place for
sense.
it.
Wasn't for
Yeah,
this
this
shit,
is
I
the
would
right
not
place
be
for
here.
it.
Yeah.
I mean,
This
Emo
is
Kids
spy.
Anonymous. Where else can it be your lifeline? Yeah.
No, like this scene of emo, post-hardcore, all of it, alternative music, rock music specifically, like that shit is like saved my life since I was like 11. Like
Yeah.
it's my whole thing. I wasn't trying to make it my personality, but like it kind of kept me together through
Yeah.
everything. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's just like what
I
it
get
is.
it. Is there a particular song or band
Ooh.
that really you feel like is the one? Like every time they say this band saved my life or this song, it got me through an album that got me through a really, really hard time. Is there one that you really resonate with?
So there's a few Paramore songs that I always come back to, like
There we
heavier
go.
ones, like Part
Mhm.
2. Misguided Ghost is always like a tearjerker.
Yes.
I also like Future. It's like kind of shoegazy, it's super heavy. But I think if I had to say an album, there's two. There's probably Cities by Anne Boleyn. They also kind
Yeah.
of split that Christian rock line, but like they were in the scene and they killed. Stephen Christian, 12 out of 10. Vocals, love him. Drummer, love him. And then Under Oath, Define the Great Line was a really big album for me.
Pretty good. Okay.
So those are like some of my
Yep.
goalposts. Yeah. That's for me. I don't know. What about you? Did anything save your life?
Yeah, I was listening to like for saving my life, it was like definitely just like a bunch of comedians when I was like depressed. I had like Pandora radio
makes sense.
and I would just
But which
just never
ones? Which
stop.
ones?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's name
Adam
drop.
Patton
Sandler, Will.
Oswalt, all the
Yeah. Okay.
alt,
There we go.
all the alt comedians of the 90s. You know, Brian Posehn. Yeah, I mean, I liked it when I was like in elementary school. It was like I don't know, like Mitch Hedberg, just
I was
like
waiting for the
quick
Hedberg
little
reference. I was gonna
one-liners.
say,
Mhm.
What? I missed it, Rob.
I was gonna say, Mitch. I was waiting for the Hedberg reference. I heard you start to talk about comedians. I was waiting for Hedberg there.
I'm sure, like, so in terms of your dynamic, I'm sure, like, you balance each other very well. I could be assuming this in terms of, like, when it comes to making the music and it comes to everything else that goes behind the scenes of the music. Because you said you're your own marketers, right? You don't have a label behind you doing all these things for you. And so I guess it takes a lot of work between the two of you. Like, how do you guys manage that dynamic? Because it's got to be challenging some days, and you live together and you have all that stuff going on. So
Yeah. We're determined to do it.
yeah,
We both have like crazy work ethic.
Mhm.
We both.
I think living together really helps because
Yeah.
like if that
Like
alarm
if we
went
were
off,
with other people, we would probably end up
dude.
together anyway.
Yeah, or like we would just terrorize the other person because like that alarm goes off and you're getting a call and you're like, what are we posting? What do you like this caption still? Is this good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a screen recording right now. Let me know.
Yeah, just we talk about this sometimes. We think it like works in our favor that we're a couple because like
Because it's
I
also
would just be
because
single
we both
for
put
sure.
all of our time
Yeah,
into
this is everything.
Yeah.
It's like Melee Fairy and like
Like my lunch break,
relationship, like,
I was working on writing a song. Right after work, we got ready for this. Right after this, I'm gonna go back to writing a song or
I
doing
keep a
some social
planner,
shit.
you know what I mean? Like just very normal, like but like also like insanity coded like things. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%. I get it completely. Yeah. You have to have a little bit of insanity in there to make it interesting.
Oh yeah. So. Oh yeah. I've like made friends with that shadow. Like I'm so good.
Yeah.
I'm like yeah. Like and what? Yeah. I'm crazy. Cool. What else you got? Like when you grow up getting bullied for the shit you enjoy, like your music specifically, like bitch, like what else you got? Like I heard that 12 years ago. Like,
Nothing you can say to me that I haven't said to myself in the mirror. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I do have a question because this is something that we've talked about in our group chat we have of all of our NapNet fellow emo influencers.
What is the NapNet?
Oh, NapNet is Never Phase Network. So it's a group of social media influencers like ourselves. I don't know if we call ourselves influencers, but
I use the term. I call myself that.
Yeah, Rob might be more so than
Naturally,
I am. Naturally, yes. But we all, grew up loving the scene, grew up a part of the scene, and we're trying to keep the scene alive and as authentic as possible, loving what we love unapologetically. All of us have very different content. We have ourselves on Emo Kids Anonymous. We also have Lisa with Stereotherapy, where it's the intersection between music and mental health. And she has a very strong, proponent for that. So we have our podcast. We have another podcast coming soon by our friend Adam, Ska Mailman, and it's going to be about ska music. We had
no mail. No mail on the pod.
No mail. He
just ska, not postal service commentary. I don't believe. No.
Oh no.
He just happens to work for the postal office, and he does all of his content as the ska mailman. We also have
that's amazing.
Yeah, and then we have like Ryan, who is he's a Swimo guy on TikTok, and so he's really made like a following just about Taylor Swift and emo music, like
Swimo.
And that intersection. Swimo guy, yeah. So we have like Jezzy, and we have CZB, and we have Andy. Yes, we have a ton of folks out there in this group. We just launched it.
Gatekeeping.
Discords, yes, maybe a low key gatekeeping.
Oh, I'm gatekeeping is what
Except for
Rob.
Rob might be hardcore gatekeeping.
I'm there to gatekeep.
Wield your power.
Yeah.
It makes him hot and bothered to gatekeep. He likes it so much.
Yeah. It's a kink of mine. Yeah.
You shall not pass.
I got a gate kink. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but we were talking about this with the with our culture's not your costume kind of thing, because I think there's like, what is it, the Housewives, someone they posted that they're going to an emo night and they're dressed up first of all in a Metallica shirt, and I was like, it's not emo.
Beavis and Butthead. No, I'm just
kidding. No, you're not wrong. Like that exactly.
No,
like, I know the guys that I grew up with, like the guys in my high school who listen to Metallica. I mean,
they
now
bullied
some of them
us.
Now some of them end up in bands, right? I mean, like
they're closer to the Guar guys than they are.
Look, I love Metallica too, but the Ride the Lightning shirt guy was not our ally at the time.
It's not your friend.
Exactly.
No.
But so we saw that, and we just we kind of talked about this, like how emo has reached this pinnacle in culture now, where when we were back then, we were younger, it was popular, but it was made fun of. But now everyone wants to be
now
emo,
cool.
so they
it's
have
trendy.
they have an emo phase. Yeah, like what do you guys think about that? Because it's so interesting.
Don't get me started.
No, get you started. No,
get started. Yeah, let's fucking talk shit on them.
You go first.
It's a little upsetting because like when if you listen to the first song, like No Flame, a little bit more like darker emo, and then like grungy, and then I feel like the EP, we hit a lot of different stuff. We hit a little bit of like a classic rock thing, we hit a little bit of a little pop punk, a little more metally, different elements. But like we've always loved emo. We both like kind of grew up considering ourselves like in that community, and like we've made friends with other bands, other musicians that have been like, and like when you're coming up in LA, it's pretty much like indie music. And
because we're all unsigned.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I
also
mean?
like
Of
Indian
course.
sound too. I mean, like
Yeah.
it's like a lot of
Yeah.
people who sound like the Strokes, or
Yeah,
they sound
Yep.
like some indie version of Bruce Springsteen,
yeah. Shout out Bruce.
or
Shout out
you
Bruce.
know
But
what I
yeah, it's
mean?
cool. It's
Or
cool
the
guy
or
bullshit. It's cool guy
I
bullshit.
feel like Rob,
yeah,
you and Rob, this is
or
exactly what a TikTok he made
No, no,
earlier.
Oh my
but
God, I
there
love
is
this.
there is yeah no I, as someone that's been in LA, same thing, like coming from San Diego where there felt like to be like a bit of a local scene in that. Then when I moved to LA,
uh-huh.
like my first thing upon like living in LA and like after 12, 13 years in LA, there's to me like there's little pockets of scenes that'll happen, but there's no
Yeah,
like there's not that same sense of community you
Oh
might have
no,
found in
no,
not the
Austin or
same.
wherever the fuck anyone is
right,
listening. Like
Yeah.
there's more of a
yeah,
music community, whereas here I wouldn't even say it's dog eat dog because it's not like you're thinking those other
yeah,
bands you're playing with like, oh,
You're
these are
not
a
that
competition.
close.
It's
yeah,
You
just
got to
it's
be
just
yeah,
closer to
everything
be
is almost
dog eat dog.
transactional. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. It's
I
a
would say we found friends, but like, yeah, it's not a scene
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
way that we were
I
used to
think of it more
seeing.
as
It's
like a
not
melting
that.
pot.
Yeah.
A
Like
melting pot.
you,
That's a good way
like
to
I'm
describe it.
friends with this genre of guy and this genre of guy, and then maybe these friends can put a bill together or something. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not like we're all a punk band. It's not like we're
Yeah,
all
it's not
like
like that.
in this. And so, but now I've like seen people like that have come from like a Bruce Springsteen sound or like a different sound, and now they're like emo, or like they'll throw around like an emo title, or they'll like, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Interesting.
like, and so I guess technically, if you take emo music and Bruce Springsteen, somewhere there is
There's
Midwestern,
a deep tie. There's a
and
deep
Yes,
tie
there's a
of,
yeah.
of yearning and
It's
earnestness that
somewhere.
does
you
Yeah.
melt
know,
in there.
I get
Yes.
it. Like I love
Exactly.
City and Color that he picked up, and he went there, but like, uh, it's not the same, dog.
No.
It's like
No, it's not the
No,
same
it's
thing. It's not.
it's
it's
not,
not.
and it's like you're Crystal Castles. You're
Yeah.
like a
You're doing
different thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen a lot of people, specifically Black alternative people, who are like, because that's a whole thing in and of itself, right? And
It
I
is.
see
Yeah,
so many
exactly.
people, and they're like, oh, yeah, now y'all think this shit is cool. You bullied me in high school,
Yeah.
and like that's hilarious. And
Yeah,
for I'm like, yeah, like
there are good sides to it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just been crazy to witness, right? Because
Yes.
we grew up and it was like, you weren't getting pushed in the
Oh
water,
yeah,
but they were like, "Oh, y'all are fucking losers."
yeah. When
Like
when
it
when
was
I
Yeah.
went
cut
to
and dry.
at the Pierce Avail show, I'm like, wow, a room full of the 8 people at in high school that like this music.
Yeah.
Yep.
In
All of
my,
them though. Yeah.
Plus
it's
some though,
yeah, it's like every high school's 8 people that like this music have found a place to come.
Mhm.
That's
It's
Pretty
nice.
much.
it's so
Like,
interesting to have seen it occur because I remember seeing some people. They were like, "Help me pick my outfit for the Pierce Avail show," and it's like, yeah, I understand why you need help, right? Like this is not
Yeah.
your
It's
this is
yeah. Yeah.
not your everyday.
It's
No.
literally a
This is
costume to
not your
them.
everyday.
You can tell
yeah,
it's
Yes.
a costume to them. They're like,
It's
oh,
a
yeah,
costume.
I got
Yeah.
to be rocker girl for the night or
yeah,
something like that. It's like, oh,
And
yeah,
this and that, and they're
and yeah,
mishmashing,
I just
culturally disrespectful.
I'm conflicted because I'm like I like that people can experience something that we know is great and that we
Yes.
love and they can
Yep.
experience it, but yeah, it's like getting too big for its britches. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yep.
like,
Well,
this
then
is
they're
getting out of
capitalizing
control.
off it. They're making
I
money
hate
off of
yes.
that.
it.
I
The
And then
hate that.
that's
That part
capitalization
pisses me
is a
off.
part that's
That
yeah.
pisses me
Yeah.
off. I hate
Yeah.
it.
We don't.
And it
Yeah.
makes
And
yeah.
me goosebumps. Hate it.
but
Like
now on
no.
the flip side, he recorded and worked with some people who were first wave emo, talking like 50-year-old emos,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice.
and
Okay.
But they
they're
don't
like,
even like us.
yeah,
The
they hate
Fugazi
us.
type
They're
They're
stuff.
like,
like
Yeah.
their My
Yeah.
Chemical
So
Romance is
like the
not,
2000s bands. They're like, no, they're not even
yeah, My
like
Chemical Romance
like
is not
so
emo. This
divide
band is
within
not
the community.
emo.
You don't
yeah,
even
there's
Like,
understand.
100% a divide. Yeah.
yeah, so it's just,
It's
Well, Rites of Springs
you
didn't even want
know,
to be called emo. They were
dude,
like,
no,
no.
that's the thing. See, we've talked
Nobody,
about this
nobody
before.
wanted to be
You're like,
called emo
nobody
until like
does.
To be
2010.
called
Nobody
well,
does.
yeah,
It was a
until
yeah.
slur in the
even
2000s. Just
Yes,
yeah,
2015, dude.
exactly.
Like,
right.
Yeah,
Like
even
this,
it
2015.
took
not a
years.
nice
Maybe
term
over the
people use
pandemic,
towards
everyone got
us.
sad.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that was not a nice. No,
No,
No, it
we'd
was
say
it
like,
was
we're
an
post
insult for
hardcore.
sure.
Yeah, we're this, we're that. Yeah,
Yeah.
anything
yeah,
beside
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I
yeah,
read about that. Apparently, like emo bands would say they were like
Yep.
post-hardcore to like escape the
Yes.
like label. You know what I mean? And like,
Yep.
Yeah, I never heard a band call themselves emo until like the last like 10 years. There's a clip recently of like Bert from The Used where they're like, what kind of, what's your genre? How would you describe yourself? He's like, we're an emo band. It was kind of like, even they were kind of like, we got him to admit it kind of thing. It's like, because as bands back then, like, you
Bert
didn't
said
like,
that.
Bert said that. Yeah, he's like, we're an emo band. And it's
Weird.
like, nobody has ever, like, people don't want to claim that
yeah,
emo or
Broadway
anything of that
for
era.
sure. Gerard Way for sure did not. He said we are
No.
not emo in an
This is
interview. Like
we're rock band.
like,
Yeah,
he said,
we're
"We
rock
are
band.
not
Yeah, I
emo."
feel like it was just alt rock.
Yeah,
Rock
they want to say
Yeah.
we're rock band, yeah, type shit.
Yeah. Maybe he like, I mean, it's not like he wasn't at his own shows. Like, it's very clear who his following was.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? And so
Yeah.
maybe he said that. I don't know. I'm trying to like logic. Like,
He
maybe
said-
he said that to be like, this
They were
is
too afraid
who it appeals
because
to. Like, I don't know.
people made it a dirty word back
Yeah.
then. I think they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's a catch-all. That's
Yeah.
the
Yes.
part that bothers me even more.
It's the new goth.
I hate
That's
it.
the part that
Yes.
bothers me the most.
hate it
Yes,
so
it's
much.
just like
FCR's
it's just like
goth too,
a
yeah.
funnel,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
okay, all of this is emo, and I'm like,
It's not.
all alternative, so we're all someone somewhere is wearing black hair, someone somewhere is wearing a studded belt, so they're all
Yeah.
emo. Like that's it.
Hate
yeah,
it.
I'm just like,
hate it so much.
Yeah.
and it's not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit and explain this to you. It's just
Yeah.
like,
Don't
I
worry, we have a
gotta
whole
tell
group of
you-
influencers that will do it for you.
Yeah, I will
Bro,
explain
I'm
to
just
any
like,
motherfucker that slides in the comment section. I can't help myself. Yeah, I had someone tell me all time low was emo. I brought this up like 9 times because of their hair. They're like, well, look at their hair.
yeah. See, if you say
Motherfucker,
hair, that's no.
everybody
That's
had that
essentially
hair in
sexist
2009.
in
That's
some
bullshit.
ways.
Like,
Yeah.
we all had
Yeah.
that hair. We all had emo hair.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yo, I had that hair. Like, it
Yeah.
was weird, but I did it.
Fucking
You're like, I tried.
Ryan
It
Seacrest
was like-
basically had that hair. Like, fuck.
No, 1,000%. Yeah,
He did.
it's a weird time because it's also like, since I feel like when I was growing up, I was like very sheltered, so I didn't get to go to all the shows I wanted to. I didn't get to
Yeah.
wear all the band shirts I wanted. Didn't get to have my wall plastered. You know what I mean? Like in
Yeah.
posters. So like, I'm in a weird place where I'm like, I could definitely be upset, but I could just kind of thrive.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's kind
that
of like
too.
where I'm at.
I love that.
But
like,
like, I'm
what
still
is-
keeping an eye on it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, just
Yeah.
Thrive.
Yeah, like
What
I
else
want
is
to
there to
be
do?
like pissed if some like fucking folk band picks up like some emo names, and now they're like the next emo band.
Yeah, some
Oh, that's
stomp
gonna
clap
fucking
bullshit,
suck
yeah.
a bag
That
of
well, that's
dicks.
that's the worry
know
I think
what
a
I
lot of
mean?
people have. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
at the
thought
same
about that
time,
too.
like I don't know if I wasn't looking hard enough or what, but like I was running social media ads last year and this year. This
Oh my
year,
God.
emo is a genre of music on Instagram. It's like I can
Yeah.
filter by
It's been
emo.
the trend of the way it started to trend, like all of those alternative, all of those keywords, like it's crazy.
Yeah. There's
So,
a lot.
Like
Yeah.
it's
No.
I don't know, it's interesting. And like I feel weird using it, but like, you know, that's what people are searching for. I'm like,
Yep.
okay.
All right.
Well,
Yep.
no, you gotta the
Yeah.
SEO, the algorithm. You got to play to it. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're trying to find
You
your
you
audience.
literally have to. Exactly.
Yeah.
If you want
Yeah.
people to like listen to music.
Yeah, it's a weird time for sure. Like it's so
Yeah.
weird. It's
Yeah.
so weird. Yeah.
And now, Moxie, you're talking about like growing up, like, you know, in the church and everything like that. But for you, the experience as an alt girl and also being, you know, black has to be a very interesting.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
my friend Scarlett from Sugar We're Going In, you know, she's talked about it on our podcast before, and on her own podcast she has about Fall Out Boy, all things Fall Out Boy, which
my
is amazing. But she talked about herself. But I mean, talk a little bit about that, because that is, you know, an
man.
interesting dynamic, and I'm sure you've experienced things that I know
Oh,
I've
yeah.
definitely not experienced. Rob for sure has not experienced.
Oh.
He's a white man in his 30s.
Yeah.
He pretty
Yeah, I'm
much
chilling.
owns
I'm
like-
vibing. Yeah.
they're like
Yeah, like you were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really interesting because like I grew up going to like a church, right? A
Mhm.
black church. And then I grew up in like the suburbs. So it was like this dichotomy. And so at church it was like, oh, you like that rock stuff, huh? You know what I mean? There was like, you like Linkin Park?
Yeah.
And I was like, that was literally like the one, you know what I mean? And I was like,
Yeah.
and I don't really listen to them, but like I do like rock. And then like at school, like all my friends listened to the same thing, but like I was the only black girl in our friend group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
but even then, like, because I was from like a Christian sheltered kind of family, like I couldn't wear all black. They were like, no,
You're not doing that.
no, you know what I mean? So it's like, even
Yep.
with my friend group, I felt a little like alienated in a way, because like those
Yeah.
things that are part of the culture that make you feel like you're a part of it and fit in, I was still kind of a little on the outside. If they're going to the mall, then my parents like, who's going? No, you know what I mean?
No. Yep.
Yeah.
So it was almost like a really insular experience,
That is
being
yeah.
like myself. And then we moved to Austin, you know, like years later, and it's always been such a niche. So you know what I mean?
There wasn't even a word when we were living in Austin.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
word that people had was hippie.
Yeah, if you're in
Yeah,
Texas,
yeah.
and you're
you're
not
like,
Texan, you're
You're
hippie.
You're hippie.
hippie.
Like
So I was called a
that's
hippie for like 7 years.
yeah.
And I was like,
And
You're like, I'm
I was
definitely
like, do you
not a
know what a
hippie.
hippie is? Like,
Were you around in the 60s? Do
Yeah,
you
no.
know what
dude.
hippie's like?
Yeah.
it was just,
The last time we went to Texas, her mom was like, but she was like, is something like, is it a
oh
phase
my
or
God,
something
we were
like
talking
that?
about Melee Fairy, and she was like, so, and I talked to her about different things, right? Sometimes I talk to her about music, but for the most part, I keep it pretty what she's gonna know. So, like, the last
Yeah.
artist I think I talked to her about was like Billie Eilish, right? She,
Oh,
like,
okay.
in her, right, like
Yeah.
3 or 4 albums ago, right?
Yeah.
So she finally saw an interview, and she was like, you know, it's so interesting. You tell me you like Billie Eilish, but like you also like this other stuff, and the music you make is like this other stuff. Like, you know, what is the deal? Like, do you think you're like doing this darker thing, and it's like a phase type of? And I was like you were there when I was growing up.
It was never a phase.
Like I think
No.
like we were all aware. Like they'll be like, yeah, girl, we were concerned about you.
Yeah, you're
It
like,
was like my little sisters. Like, yeah, we
Dude.
were worried.
yeah,
I'm
we're
guessing your
worried.
little sister is not into the same music you are.
There's only one.
Only
Okay.
There's only one.
Okay.
There's only one. Yeah. Hey, but one of my sisters would have to go with me to shows and stuff like that. And so, you know, I showed them some things. They're
Oh.
not converted at all, but you know,
No.
one
Close
of them
enough, yeah.
went to a concert.
They're educated. They're not converted.
Yeah, educated, not converted.
Yeah.
But I'll take it, you know.
Hey, it just takes a little bit more, and then eventually
Yeah.
the conversion will
exactly,
happen.
You know, we got
exactly.
time.
2
We
more
got
shows,
time, really.
they're
Thank you.
there.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Yeah, you have plenty of
I'm gonna-
time. Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to work. Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
So how do you feel now, like making music in the scene? Do you feel like there's any obstacles or struggles that you have to deal with personally because you are an alt girl, but not only you're woman in the scene, right? But you're also a black woman in the scene. So do you feel like it's different now, or do you feel like you still have like some obstacles that you feel like you need to overcome?
I feel like there are some obstacles. I do feel like it's easier because
Yeah.
on a larger scale, there's so many more black people, black
No, there-
women specifically doing this, which is
Oh, yeah.
amazing. But it also means there's so many more people that you are in the pool with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Which is good and bad when our sound doesn't sound like anyone as well.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's like not directly like
mhm.
a genre that you've heard before.
Yeah. No one
And
goes,
so-
oh yeah, you sound just like Fall Out Boy. You know what I mean? Like no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you you
Nobody
sound
picks,
just like Haley Williams from Paramore.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't have to deal with that. Yeah.
It's never that. People are like,
Yeah.
I had to listen twice, and I'm like, I get that. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that makes
So
sense,
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a straightforward industry. You know
No,
what I mean?
it's not.
Like
Mm-mm.
nothing is very straightforward. So definitely that. But I don't know. It's just a wild time. Honestly,
It is,
Everything
yeah.
feels like it's in free fall. You know what I mean? Just like entropy, chaos, and like it's all just things are happening and bouncing off. You know what I mean? It's just, and you manifest something if you're good at it, and like that's it.
Yeah. And
You
the
know
other
what
thing
I
you do is like focus on the prize, the end game, and then all
Mhm.
that other
Yeah.
stuff is just noise all around you.
Yeah.
All of it's just noise.
Yeah.
And keep it that
And,
way.
like,
yeah.
and make like good relationships.
Mhm.
Like it's kind of a relational industry, but if you're not careful, that can become transactional. And I don't know if it's just the kind of people we are, or because we're Southerners.
Yeah.
We're very much like, and we also just like people. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like we like make friends, and we make a point to like support like our local
Mhm.
businesses, and like have
Yes.
friends who are doing things, and just like try to bring them in and like make it like a community, because Fox is really good about that. Maybe because he grew up in Galveston, where he said it was like a tight knit where he was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like
Mhm.
he is good at like fostering, like, you know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because whether it's like music or it's like going thrifting, like you're trying to find your people or trying to find your
Yeah.
community.
That's the
You
whole
Yeah.
know.
like,
Thrifting. I
a lot.
love that was
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh yeah,
We love fashion in this
100%.
house.
Yes,
Like
I can tell.
my fit right now, 100% thrifted from a place, Sold Out
Sold Out
Society,
Society.
downtown LA.
Yeah.
Okay.
he
Shout out
just
Sold
like
Out Society.
Rob, you should check it
you know,
out.
it's
I was gonna
great.
say,
dude. It's
wow, yeah.
like
What a
the
pull.
best
TJ's amazing.
curation.
So cool.
Just
Really?
like, yeah, and that's what
Yeah.
it's about. Like when we go there, I find a great fit, 5, 10, 20 great fits in like one haul, and then I find like 20 fucking great musicians or like great
Yeah, there's
people
always like
that are
artists
just
and
like
stuff there. Yeah,
there
it's
and that are
just
like,
so like that's like
Wow.
what we're
you
always
know,
trying to cultivate. It's just like and like especially in this genre of music where I think for a lot of people music did save their life. It gave us
Mm-hmm.
outsiders, right, a place like we could go and be. So
Yep.
like the whole point is to make community and like bring people
I
together. Like
agree.
that's
Yeah.
like the whole thing. So, you know, that's like that's the hard part. I think after COVID, people and relationships and the internet, like everything is kind of spread apart. So it's like
Yeah.
harder
Yeah.
to gather people, but I think it's doable. Yeah.
It is, and making it about the relationships and not just transactional, because I think
Yeah.
in our society now, that even like social media was once just a way to make community, but now you can make money off of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now everything
Mm-hmm.
is transactional. Like when
Yep.
MySpace was
Mm-hmm.
a thing, you could be
mm-hmm,
all in a community and form these friendships online. No one was trying to make
Exactly.
money. Even the bands, when
yeah,
they were in
Yeah.
there, it's not like they were
Yeah. They're just like, hey,
making
come hang
ad money
out.
off
yeah,
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
yeah,
Now everything becomes a transaction, if
yeah,
you're
Yeah.
not careful. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I see exactly where you're coming from there.
I try to have that like language when I studied psychology like in school
Oh.
in another life and
Yeah.
so you know I'm always like when I'm doing like ads or like he does the ads but whenever I'm doing like copy and like saying the words and messaging people like I want them to feel like this is a place they can like belong and like
Mm-hmm.
so I'm like come hang out at a show like not just come see me
Yeah.
because
yeah,
it's not really about that you know what I mean
Yeah.
like this does like is feeds my soul, right? If you want to use that type of language, but like it's because of the connection. Like it's an energy exchange, especially
Yeah.
performing. So
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm always like, hey, like come hang out, like let's meet up, like let's, like you know what I mean, like no, like let's be
Yeah.
a human race. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Let's like each other.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh god.
No, it's
But
very
yeah.
valid. You mean you put all your energy into that performance and you want
Oh
that
yeah.
exchange there, and it's not just about the energy of the crowd, but just building that feel. You could feel the connection, and you want to feel that connection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's
Thousand
great.
percent.
All right, so I know I'm so sorry. We're probably way past the time that we put on our thing, so I apologize.
Vibing.
But so before we wrap up, I did want to know like what's on the horizon for Melee Fair. You guys just released the EP. Was it Project 79, right?
Project 79 in the
Yep,
basement. Yes.
yep, in the basement. Just came out on Friday the 15th. What else can we expect from you?
Oh man.
Coming down the pike. Do we have any performances coming up? Any shows? Anything else to look forward to so far? Anything secretive that we can't talk about yet?
The only thing we have so far is we plan to do like an EP release show, probably in the fall.
Nice.
That's in like the very beginning of works, but that's what we want to do. We want to do something like really intimate, you know what I mean? Just like keep it
Yeah.
cool, keep it chill. So we
Mm-hmm.
want to do something like that. And then other than that, we're just writing an album now.
We have a
So,
remix in the
Great.
works.
oh my god, we have a remix! Yes,
You have a
Uh,
remix.
Pretty cool.
we have a
Yeah,
remix of Restless.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I'm excited
yeah,
about that.
I'm
Okay.
excited too.
yeah,
Very cool.
And then maybe after that, we'll think about the original, like if the world
yeah.
wants it.
Hey, I mean, release that bad boy. Just
Dude, I'm thinking
let
about it.
it
It's
out.
like
Yeah.
hot into the world. Just let it out.
it's like a
Well,
different
it's-
reflection. You know what I mean? Yeah, I
Yes.
don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
shows and more music, and I mean, of
Excellent.
course, more TikToks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So many more TikToks.
So many more
So
TikToks.
much
Life is
content.
TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Uh,
expect plenty. You can expect you to see our faces
Yeah.
all the time.
There we
6
go.
a.m., baby.
I'm gonna start setting the alarms. I'm getting that shit from you guys. That's
Yeah.
smart.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You
'Cause
know,
I've
you
been doing it loosey goosey as I go. Yeah. Doesn't work out that
Oh
way.
yeah,
Yeah.
you fly
I
by the
didn't
seat of
even.
your
He,
pants. You're like, oh fuck, I gotta record
yeah,
something
dude.
today.
I
Fuck.
forgot. Yeah. I'm just
yeah.
like, fuck. It's 2 in the
Yeah,
afternoon. I haven't done anything all day. I forgot. I'm supposed to do
yeah,
the
That's how I
internet.
feel.
Fuck.
Yeah.
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 You got it. I believe in y'all.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
really
We're loving the
needed that.
content. I'm
Thank you.
happy y'all exist because I have the like one music podcast I listen to, and it is
Oh
just
yeah.
not hitting. They're like music reviewers that do a podcast about music, and it's such a different angle. And
Yeah,
I
I know
really
those
love,
guys. They're
you
fucking
know,
terrible. Yeah.
yeah, it's different. Oh, she hates it every time I put it on. She's like, these motherfuckers,
They be
and I'm
upsetting me.
just
They're
like,
clowns.
I'm
dude,
like, no.
yeah,
Jabronis. Yeah.
They got some
yeah,
hot takes. They got some hot, erroneously bad takes, I'm assuming.
Dynamics. Yeah. Poor
Yeah.
Way for
opinions.
them.
I know these people you're talking about. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. So it's nice. It's a nice
Yeah.
place to have a home for our music. So
But
we
wait,
appreciate
also,
it.
I found out about the new Starting Line song because of, I think, Rob, I think you posted it. That's how I found out about the
Yeah.
new Starting Line song,
There we go.
Circulate. And I was like, oh my
Circulate, be
God.
bopping, right? Yeah,
Oh my God.
So
circulate
good.
Bro,
hits.
I
Yeah.
listened to that song so many times. And
Right? That's some pretty good
So
music
good.
for some adult men.
so
Yeah,
good.
pushing 40, like
Yes.
I know.
maybe
I was like,
ripping.
they
Yeah.
did it. Like, they came back
Yeah.
and they fucking did it. That's a
Yeah.
hit.
Very,
A hit. That's all I
very hard
need.
to come back. Like you're talking 20 plus years past your
After
prime,
Yeah.
whatever.
Island
It's
and
like,
shit, like,
and you come
dude,
out with a
stay
hit,
or
a
I
good,
can see you, but they did it.
and it
Oh my
feels like
God,
They
it's
it's
did.
your
fucking
age too. It
incredible.
doesn't feel like it's 40-year-olds forcing like 23-year-old shit.
Yeah,
No.
It's
no,
like
it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's
perfect.
perfect.
It's
Well
so
done.
Yeah.
good.
Out the starting
Yes.
Live
line.
Speed does that well too.
Shout out
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Starting Line. I can see them in 2 weeks. I'm very excited about that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous.
All right, but before we go, Rob, do you have anything else you wanted to ask them
I think
before
you
we
guys
wrap
covered
up?
everything. What's your favorite restaurant in LA? Where are you guys eating? Because when I
Oh,
first
there we
moved to
go.
LA, I was eating down in Hollywood there. First week I lived in LA, I went out and ate every night. 6 of the 7 nights I got sick. I'd never seen a bee on a fucking door from the health department until I moved
Oh,
to
fuck.
Hollywood. So many bees. I
Dang.
even saw a C. C's get degrees. C's also get you sick. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's your food place of choice? You're just going out to pop out to grab a
Um,
bite, or you got some family coming to town. What's the spot you take them?
okay, for one, I'm gonna say Esco's Pizza. It's one of our buddies.
Solid pick. Okay.
Yeah. Have you been
Delicious.
there?
Yes.
He's on what, Pico now? So good. He's like New York style pizza. So good. Big slices. It fucking hits. What else?
Um, man.
Not gonna lie, sometimes I'm a very boring person. I will go and smash a sweet green salad. I'm like a
Oh,
very healthy kind of person, so like
Okay.
The sweet greens be
I
hitting sometimes, right? Yeah, yeah. I get
bro,
it.
yeah.
I've learned how to make
Yeah.
that shit at home because I was like, I cannot give you $20 for this fucking salad every goddamn day. Like I
Yeah.
just gotta buy some kale
No,
and
that's
wash it because
expensive for a
that's really the
salad.
hard part.
I got two. Hi Ho
Oh
Burger.
yeah, here we
I
go.
got they got the Wagyu burgers, like
Yeah,
$15,
Wagyu.
like fairly
It's
affordable
good.
for a Wagyu, fucking solid.
This high ho
And then
burger?
Yeah.
Hi Ho cheeseburger
I ain't never
specifically.
been there. Okay,
Uh,
okay, okay.
yeah, and then you got K Town.
Oh shit,
It's
yeah.
this they got this ice cream and they got a croissant and they make their
Bumson, iced milk bar. Yeah, it's
they
in
take the
Koreatown.
croissant,
It's
they
so good.
smash the croissant into a waffle, and then they put their Korean soft serve like taro or like these different
Bro,
Oh,
flavors,
fucking hit.
guava.
It's so
Oh,
good.
it's so
mm,
fucking
You
good.
gotta
that does
Yeah,
try
there
sound
we
it.
go.
good.
Y'all ain't got that shit in
Yeah.
Texas, huh?
No,
No.
no. I
We
think there's
definitely don't got
just
that
one
shit
in
in
LA.
You ain't
Kentucky.
going
So
home.
No.
Yeah, that's how they keep you here is the
Yeah.
food.
Bro.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
dude.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
when we first got here, I was like, I haven't found anything I like. I thought
Yeah.
they had good food here. Oh my god, there's also El Carmen on
Yeah. El Carmen's cool.
El Carmen's fucks. It's so good. Mexican food. It's also a
Hmm.
tequila bar. You have to go.
Yeah.
It's like you when you're at the light and the groves on your left, you hang a right. I forget what street that
It's
is.
like
Like
on Fourth
third or
Street,
something.
Third
Third or
Street,
Yep,
fourth.
yep.
whatever the
Yeah.
big food one is. Yeah.
It's
Fucking,
good.
it's good.
It's so good. You
All
gotta
these
go.
lucha masks there. It's very
Yeah.
cool.
We go there a
Sick.
lot. They like know our names.
Sick.
And when we haven't been there, like, what's up? So
Yeah.
we kind of live there. It's
Is
so
everything okay? I
good.
haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Sick.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly. Hell
cool.
yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Fuck
needed
yeah.
some recs.
Hell yeah.
Gotcha.
Rob needs
When
to
you're going
expand
to
his
dinner, let me
Yeah,
garage.
know.
I
Oh,
really
there
only
we
came
go.
here to find a new burger joint. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about the burger joints in California.
Yeah, we do have the best burgers. Yes. Sorry, Amanda, you don't know
There
this,
you
but
go.
yeah, we invented the cheeseburger here. San Bernardino, Riverside, Southern California in general. We have the In-N-Outs, the McDonald's. It all comes from here,
Yeah,
okay?
this
So the rest of the world,
I
you're
mean,
I've never
welcome.
had.
Whataburger fucks too.
I've never had a
Hmm.
I
Whataburger. Is
know.
that shit actually good?
You just got to go to
Yeah,
Vegas, bro. Just go to Vegas.
they
They
do
got
have it
one
there.
right
They
there.
got Whataburger in
They,
Vegas?
you got Whataburger in
Apparently,
Vegas. You
yeah.
can get your
They
fix.
got a lot
Traders.
of
They're
stuff in
fucking
Vegas.
traders. They're like in
Yeah.
Arizona too. I'm like,
They're
Yeah,
bought by
Whataburger.
Canada,
We
so
have
you
we
know.
have Whataburgers in Kentucky. Yeah.
You guys have
Whoa,
Culver?
that's
You guys ever have
egregious.
Culvers? I hear a lot about the
what's
Culvers.
that?
It's
Oh yeah,
supposed to
that's
be
We
a
have
burger
okay.
joint. Yeah.
Culver's in Kentucky.
I hear
Yeah, they're
Culver's
pretty
Yeah.
is the
good. We
one
have that
place
in
that rivals
Kentucky.
In-N-Out. I don't buy it. I think it's bullshit, but
Oh,
I've heard it.
Isn't
Yeah.
that
I
just a
do
Carl's
like.
Jr.?
Carl's
I'm gonna
Jr.
say
No,
I'm
not
gonna.
Carl's Jr. No, Culver's
You're
is a
thinking of
different
Hardee's.
thing.
You're thinking of Hardee's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Shout
yeah.
out to
Culver's
Hardee's,
has
the
some
East
great
Coast. Oh
cheese
yeah.
curds.
Oh,
They
cheese.
got.
That's some
I love me some
American
cheese
shit. Hell
curds.
yeah.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
it
That
is.
That
shit's.
sounds
Certainly
fucking
That's
is.
Heartland
good.
I
America.
cast you that. I'll tear your
Damn.
stomach off.
I
Yeah.
need some I need
Fried
some mozzarella
Wisconsin
sticks.
cheese. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my god, so good.
Oh my gosh. Oh well, Fox and Moxie, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it.
Thank
If
you.
anyone wants to look for you on the socials, where do they find you? What's your handle? What's your tag?
It's at Melee Fairy Band. Melee is Melee. Not everybody knows that. Oh my
All
god,
right.
but
Well, thank
so
you guys so
fun.
much for joining us today. Really appreciate it so much. And this has been a blast. Yeah. This has
This
been
was
good
so
times.
fun. Thanks for
Thank
having
you
us,
for
y'all.
joining
Of
us.
Good meeting y'all.
course. Hey guys, again, thank you so much for watching. If you weren't aware, this show is a part of the Never a Phase Network, a collective of creators keeping the spirit of the scene alive. You can discover more shows and creators like this one at neveraphasenetwork.com and follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Never a Phase Network. Long live NapNet.